Explain how your self-perception have changed over the course of the semester. Well, knowledge is power and perception is reality. My perception has changed drastically over the course of the semester because of the knowledge that was shared by the teacher. And the first thing I learned in the class was the fact that slavery was not the beginning of the African American history. But back in high school, all we know was slavery. All we know was the civil rights movement, and all we know was Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. But upon taking this class, it has shared so much knowledge and so much knowledge and so much names of the so much great people of intellectual who have contributed so much using literature to fight tyranny. And I mean, you have different era. You have the enslaved people, you have the Reconstruction period, you have the Harlem Renaissance, and you have the modernism. And there's different great people during different era who have contributed to the upliftment of the black. For example, you have Jupiter Armour and you have Sojourner Truth. That was during the enslaved people who basically used their literature to advocate their opinion, how they feel of what's going on during that era. And then you have people with the reconstruction period. You have people like Church W. Chestnut, and you have the people like W. Du Bois, who are great intellectual people. Because back in the days, most whites always believe blacks are inferior. But there's a lot of great, smart, intelligent African Americans who have contributed so much using literature or any form of art to express their opinion about what's going on. And you have during the Harlem Renaissance, you have Arthur A. Schomburg, you have Claude McKay. All these great people have contributed so much to the upliftment of the black using literature or any form of art. And another thing is there's so many people who have contributed so much to the upliftment of the black, but their name is not mentioned in history because we don't write our own history. We don't jot down our own history. We let other people do it for us. And with that, there's going to be a lot of bias. And the portrayal of the black is not going to be authentic. And at the end of the day, this class have taught me to think and look at things on a deeper level rather than just looking at things on the surface level. Because most of these great people who have contributed to the upliftment of the black give their lives. They are not selfish about it, and they wrote so much intellectual things about what was going on during that era. And it's time we start judging our own history so our grandchildren and children can understand what happened during the era. Another thing that I chose was to add, do I plan to use this information that I've learned this semester? Well, I plan to share most of the knowledge that I've gained and the wisdom that I've gained from this class to everybody around me so they can know how much most of the people have contributed so much to the upliftment of the black. Because there's a lot of names that we don't know about that wasn't mentioned in history. But with this knowledge, I plan to let other people know most of these great names so that it would motivate most of these people. And because if you know better, you will do better. Because right now, most of the things that are going on in the world is because we don't read up much on our history. But literature is being dated back in time, and it's a form of expression, and a lot of people are using it greatly to express how they feel during different era. And I plan to let other people know that these great people contributed so much to the freedom that we have today, so that it will motivate them. Because I mean, a lot of people don't even have a lot of good role models, but knowing most of these things that I've learned in the class and sharing it with others, I believe it will motivate most of people around me, because knowledge is power and perception is reality. If your perception is changed, I believe you can become a better person. Thank you.